Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital, the full release. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the game is going to be out tomorrow if you're watching this when this video goes live. It comes out on the 30th, but I have a really great relationship with 2 Point. They've been so generous to me over the last few months, and they have given me a copy of it a little bit early so I can get a couple of videos ready for you beautiful people. If you go on to enjoy this video, please let me know by clicking the like button. And if you're new here and you'd like to see lots more creative gaming for grown-ups, all you have to do is click subscribe. So unfortunately it did carry our save file over from the early access version I had, but it looks like it's corrupt or there's changes and stuff and it just won't load basically, so we are starting all over again. What I'm going to do, I think none of us have been able to, I think they were, there we go, yeah, it's I asked Blada if she could open her save and obviously she just got back to me now. Perfect timing, Blada, thank you very much. Blada is another awesome content creator who is diving well deep into this game, so I'll pop a link in the description to her. You need to go over and check her out. She's also putting together the wiki for the game as well. So what I want to do, to be honest with you, is kind of skim for the first few levels. I'm just going to 1-star them so we can open up some new stuff. All right, so we're going to jump into Hogsport. Let's see how quick we can do Hogsport 1-star. Now, if you would rather see a bit more of a chilled out version of this and see me learning the game a bit more, you can go back and watch the early access series we did, because it's pretty much the same. I don't think there's many changes, although I have seen mention of now a marketing room, although I don't know whether that's available in the smaller buildings. So we've got a little bit of a tutorial to start off with. I'm going to I mean, I still need to make the place look good, don't I? I can't just like throw stuff down, so we'll have a there's the middle. Let's have a receptionist there. There we go. Now, one thing I've really noticed about this is the amount of GPs you need is a lot higher than you'd think. So even on this early level, I'm going to set up for 2 GPs. All right. We'll get an assistant going. Betty comfortable. Looks pretty good. Is this customer service? 1 and 2. Do you know what? I'm going to take Cuthbert Rainbow. You'll do fine. You're not the most expensive, but you're not the cheapest. We'll kind of sit there somewhere in the middle. So now in the GP's office, we're going to get a couple of these actually set up and running. So what we'll do is we'll have one here, I think, and then we'll do one pretty much the exact same on the other side. We'll have the door here. All right. Windows help with Prestige. Prestige is a number. I will be going up. Sorry if you've already seen the early access series. I'll be going over some of this stuff again for people who are just joining us. So Prestige is basically how good the room is. Doctors feel happier in higher Prestige rooms. I guess patients do as well. I'm not too sure about that actually. So we'll have that in the middle. Oh, no, it needs to be the other way around, doesn't it? There we go. Actually, no, we'll do it here. Let's try and change these up a little bit, because we kind of got a bit stuck in our ways with these rooms, didn't we, last time? So let's see if we can unlock them, make them look a bit more interesting. Now, the big problem here is, unfortunately, is all this stuff we now need to re-raise the kudosh for. Kudosh is a secondary currency in this game that unlocks by doing quests and stuff, and that's what gets us all this cool stuff. Now, some of this is purely aesthetic, but a lot of it actually increases the prestige, or even use it to help increase diagnoses and stuff. I know these bookcases here, or things like medicine cabinet adds 1% to the diagnosis power. That sounds good, doesn't it? Plants on a Wonk, hashtag Plants on a Wonk is back. That is right, we are all about Plants on a Wonk here on Geekism, and we'll add a window there, and we'll add a couple of windows there as well. We'd really like to see blinds on the windows, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a thing, so people can be quite nosy. Doctor Whom? We'd get a doctor set up and running again. We'll go middling. If we got somewhere GP, bedside manner, treatment, and diagnostics. So diagnostics or GP. 15% diagnostics kill when in a GP's office. So Leroy Nemesis, one of the coolest names I think I've ever heard, you are now our GP. So our hospital's open, all right? So what I'm going to do is zooming and rotating. Yes, let's zoom. Just get rid of all these. Pitch and pitch and pitch. Lovely. Okay. Diagnose a patient. Well, we had to sit and wait for them to come in. But while we're waiting, let's get a bit of a waiting room set up. So while we wait, we'll give them somewhere to wait. Problem is, they're not going to go that far from the thingy. Eventually, we can have gift shops and stuff in these areas. You see? But for now, we'll go pretty standard with a little bit of seating like that. Swing that around. Like so. There we go. And we've got a basic snack machine. Is that the only one we've got? Because there are drinks and gifts. See all this stuff. Look, magazines, gift shop. Okay, we've done it as a first patient. Let's sort that out. Pharmacy required. Get patient to wait whilst we pause the game and build a pharmacy. So we haven't got much space here, look, and there's nowhere to buy as well. So this is pretty much the space we're dealing with. We'll have this as a toilet. We'll toilets there, so we'll have a 2-wide corridor, and then we'll get a little pharmacy. We're not going to be able to do much with that space, are we? Did we just make a big pharmacy? I mean, yeah, I suppose we do. There's very little else we can do here, so we'll do that. Get level 1 prestige through doors and windows, and then we need our drug mixer, which is the oops, that's not going to go there. The drug mixer is the big old thing that actually mixes the meds up. Filing cabinet and a bin. Like I say, we're very limited in what we can place down at the moment, so we're going to keep it light and simple. Plants on the wonk, and we're not going to get much higher than that without unlocking some of this stuff. But kudosh is few and far between at the moment. We have 10 kudosh, that's it. So let's get a nurse who can work in there. Treatment, yeah, we're going to be going for the treatment one because, you know, pharmacy is treatment. There we go. Let's unpause. He'll make his way over here. Oh, she will. Sorry, Lily. My apologies. Now you have everything you need to diagnose, and cure a simple illness. Let's see if our new staff are up to the task. I know they're going to be. I just know it. Let's get back into here. And, oh, drinks machine's unlocked now. Nice. Okay, so let's put one there and one there. Okay, and then we'll put a leaflet stand in the middle as well. And they can come, and that helps with boredom. Boredom's the thing we have to worry about this game. Hello? Can you get up, please? Are you bad? Lazy. Oh. No shenanigans, indeed. No sleeping. Have we cured him? Her? Sorry, Lily. Lily is cured. Hospital rep. Oh, how happy does she sound about it as well? Good for her. Okay, well done, Lily. Off you go home to live a happy, healthy life. Let's see. We need some more rooms unlocked. Come on. I want to build a toilet. I want to build all sorts. Janitors and maintenance. There we go. Let's get a janitor. The main one here is this ghost capture. Without ghost capture, man, you struggle. So I always, even if it's a lot of money, I mean, he earns more money than our doctor, okay? But that ghost capture, it's so essential. So you'll get to you'll go to that. Keep us happy. Yeah, okay. Oh, we've done all that already. Sorry, I'm a little bit ahead of you here. We've got a little waiting room set up and running already. We're going to have a secondary waiting area here. All right. So, staff energy. Oh, staff room unlocks. Okay, let's prioritize the staff room actually. There we go. We're going to put this up here out of the way, and we'll do a pretty decent staff room. I think that's a pretty decent size. Okay. We're going to make the door in the edge of the space now. Now, the big thing with staff rooms is eventually you get some really awesome stuff unlocked in a staff room, but right now it's a bit dull, to be honest with you. You have quite a disappointing start. Oh, lockers, they're new. But look, dartboard, TV, coffee table, exercise equipment, coffee machines, arcade machines, all these sort of stuff that can be used in other places as well, a lot of them. Loads of stuff you can get unlocked, but for now we're going to have to keep it pretty light. So we'll get a few lockers in here where would be a oh, they can go a little bit closer now. That's good. There we go. Armchair and that. We'll get a couple of drinks machines and stuff there. So it's a bit more of a pretty much all you can do in here at the moment is get a drink and have a little sit down. But that's, you know, that's all right. Can we get that in there? Plants on a wonk? We can. Okay, good. So it's pretty plain staff room to start off with. We will, you know, have much more space later on. Let's have a look what this is. Item controls. Oh, I know all about that. Don't worry, I'm a pro. A pro. Oh, I just realised we didn't put any windows in that. Charlie work. Drinks and snacks are great to keep people happy, but they can lead to littering if no bins nearby. Okay, a bit of a Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference there. Let's quickly go to stick some windows in here. Sorry, just realised we didn't have any before. There we go. Build toilets. Right, we're actually going to build 2 toilets. We're going to stick one down here for patients, and then we're going to do a staff-only one a little bit higher up. So let's think how we can do this. We can get one. Where's our golden toilet? I'm sure we had a golden toilet. Is it not unlocked anymore? Should be. Maybe that'll come with the full release. We had it in the preview version. You can get a golden toilet for linking up to their mailing list. So there we go. A couple of sinks, a couple of hand dryers.
I just like talking into a microphone.
I know all about that sort of thing, my love. I'm exactly the same. There we go. Can we get a bin? Can we squeeze a bin there? Yeah, okay. Good news, we killed 5 patients. That's awesome. I'll be honest with you, I totally forgot that we were curing patients. I'm busy building toilets. I'm going to put another building over here. Like I say, because the cool thing you can do now is actually dictate whether or not toilets can be used by certain people. Hearing some reports of a new illness in town that might be harder to diagnose. We need to build a new diagnosis room. We can do that. But first of all, let's just get this bathroom up and running. I'm holding shift, by the way, to get things a little closer and putting them on a wonk. Toilet. There we go. So if we click in here now, then we can say that the only people who can use this are male and female staff, and the only people who can use this one are male and female patients. There we go. Cure 2 patients. We need to cure 2 to unlock the ward. What's this here? A new illness discovered. Clamp. Oh, I've got the clamp. There we go. That's a pharmacy one as well, I think. This guy's just hanging around. Let us see about making our little entrance area a little nicer looking here. Oh, we've got GD unlocked. Okay, let's do that in a moment. Yeah, see, we've got nothing nice looking here at all. Let's get some serious plantage here. There we go. Actually, no, we won't have that there. It's a bit random. We'll have it there. Are you having a break, receptionist? For 5 days? 4 days, right, okay. I remember days are pretty quick in this game. Alright, well, we've got a bit of a queue, so if you don't mind, maybe not have such a longer break. 2 days, yeah, that's good enough for me. I have to go back to work. Good. Right, what was the room we had? GD, wasn't it? Yeah, let's get GD set up here. Now, the other thing is as well, the rooms don't have to be square in this. You can now have various different shapes and sizes. I won't be doing that, I don't think, because there's... Well, I could do that, I suppose. There's not really much use for having funny-sized rooms, to be honest with you, at the moment. It's much better when you've got much more stuff to put in them, you know? But at the moment, we haven't got that much to put in them at all, so we've just pretty much got this exam table. I suppose we'll build with progression in mind, I guess, you know? So let's get a table there. Easy scan needs to kind of go next to it. There we go.
Your latest product, which claims to cure all
couple of filing cabinets.
is in fact nothing but
resources, all forms of diagnosis replacement. Please bear with us there. We are working on it. If you just give me a moment. Let's get a couple of sexy plants there. And windows, of course. Windows. There we go. So window. I'm going to put one there as well. This could be a little waiting area. Okay, good. We need another doctor for that. So let's hire... Oh, no, we don't actually need a doctor for that. We need a nurse for this one, I believe. Nurse, yes. I always forget that. So you need to have good diagnosis skills. You do. You have diagnosis... What? Do you know what? I'm going to take you, Charlotte, because we haven't got low... I mean, we've got a fair bit of money, but we're not making much money here, you see. Okay, so what we're going to do is... Do we now have ward available, did I just say? Yeah, let's get a pretty decent sized ward here. We'll have to adjust these windows because we can't have windows going into the invalid. There's that. Yeah, can't have windows going into the staff room. That's weird. Again, wards. Eventually, we can have some really awesome stuff in here, but we just have to get it all unlocked with that kudos. So we will work towards it. But for now, we'll just get the essentials in, which are a fair few beds. So let's go 3. That might be a bit close. Let's go for 5. See if we can get 2 here. Okay, good. And then we'll give them all a locker. Like that. 3. Oh, we're now level 3 ward. That's good. Okay, and although I'm well aware that these days you're not really allowed flowers in wards, I really want to get... We want to keep the place looking nice, don't we? So, I reckon I can squeeze that in there. No, not quite. How about here? Yeah, there we go. That's good. All right. Let's click there. Okay, so I wonder if... Now, do those windows class as in here or in here? Let's go to here and let's click edit. Really need to get rid of you. I'll tell you what, let's put you here instead. And move these over this side. There we go. And then we're making a little bit better use of the space. Okay. So, that's the ward set up. We need another... We've got 2 nurses. I think these nurses can kind of scoot in between the 2. That's fine. What we do need to get is our second GP's office set up, though, which is, again, perfectly fine. We were going to do that at the original anyway. That one's having a little dance there. Look at that, Doctor. Good for you, Doc. Enjoying yourself. That's what I like to see. So you sit there. A couple of filing cabinets. Again, we can't really... do much here at the moment. I always like putting a bin by the desk though. Extinguisher by the door, and a plant on the way in as well. There we go, and a couple of windows there and there as well. Why not? There we go. Like I say, there's very little we can do with it. I love how it just pushes people out of the way as well. It's just like move. Okay, waiting area. I want this to be a little waiting area here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is that music. Love it. Ah, do you know what? I always forget to put bins outside. I do. The thing is, you never had to need them before. And I always used to forget to do it. So I'm going to really try my hardest to remember to put bins everywhere. There we go. Bed face. Send patients to treatments on ward. Lovely. Okay, so we now need a second doctor for our second GP, so let's have a look. Treatment. I really do with somebody with diagnosis. We don't have anyone with diagnosis. Alright, well in that case we'll just go for a middle of the road one. That's you're cheaper, but you have 2 levels of treatment. You litter, that's fine, we can manage with that. Okay, you go there. Cure 3 patients with lightheadedness. We can't actually cure that without a deluxe clinic, but I think that's what just opened up. Awesome. So the way this game works then pretty much is that a majority of the cures and things that are going to need to be done can be done in either pharmacy, ward, or psychiatry as well, which opens in the next level. I know that much. Oh, we got some nice kudosh, nice, okay, and pharmacy treatment. But then there'll be a few sort of bigger treatments that need an individual room, okay, so the first one is the deluxe clinic. That's the big one that they put on their advertisement. That's this guy here with the poor light for a head, alright, so we're going to sort that out in just 1 second. First of all, I would like a few benches just in this middle section here, because, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a hefty waiting area there, so not massive, just like that, just to give the GPs a little bit of waiting space, okay? And I'm actually going to move that plant to there. It'll do more good there, okay. If we hover over, we can see. Come on, think about it. There we go. Yeah, it needs to do quite a bit of work with attractiveness, but, until we start unlocking some more stuff, there's not really that much we can do. Let's get a deluxe clinic, and I think that's pretty much Hogsport done. There's no other crazy illnesses get treated in Hogsport. It's pretty much just the deluxe clinic. So we'll pretty much get everything we need up and running here for them relatively quickly. And it looks like I've flew through this, to be honest with you. It's really just because I've played this a lot, so I know kind of what I'm doing here. Although once again, I have forgotten windows. I always forget windows, but they do help. They really do. Okay, so we'll put a couple of benches out here, so as if you're waiting for the deluxe clinic, you can have a little wait. And might as well try and optimise sales with some snacks. There we go. Our first deluxe guy's coming in, and then we have this pretty much this empty space now. But I think that's it. I think that's level 1 done, pretty much. Let's sort out this waiting room here. I know it's kind of wasted space, but eventually, what I might do is come back and re-unlock some new stuff. Come in and get 3 stars later on, but I'm talking sort of in the future. There we go.
Other hospitals offer leeches.
There we go.
Ours will leave you speechless.
I love it. I love the fact that the radio is really good on this. There's about 3 or 4 different DJs. There's an old guy who's, you know, a bit sort of stuffy old dude. There's also like a real cool mellow dude, man, you know, like that sort of guy. And I think there's a third. There's one who's just kind of like generic Dr. D, you know, generic DJ dude. What are you doing? You getting something to eat? Oh, you're rubbish. I'm going to hire a new receptionist. You're rubbish. Okay, what have you got? Motivation, stamina, and customer service. You've got emotional intelligence. That just makes them happy. Customer service, motivation, and customer service. You are entertainer and won the school talent. Right. You are. Where's the guy who's going on a break? Sorry, but you are just awful. All I've seen you do is have a break. Fire! Get out of my hospital. Okay, one more patient with lightheadedness, and it'll give us our 1-star hospital. So automated stack machines need restocking manually. Nice. Let's get another janitor on the go with maintenance. Oh, do you know what I don't think I did? Where's the other maintenance guy? Is it you? Oh, you have mechanics. Oh yeah, you didn't have maintenance. Whoops. The new guy did though. Where are you? Maisie Gutterfly. New lady, sorry. Maz maintenance. There we go. So now these because these need maintaining. You see, it's only the mixer, I think. Oh, and the lightheadedness one as well. Yeah. So we just got the 2 doctors, have we? Lee, not yeah. He moves over here when he needs to, I guess. Nice. Anyone queuing for this? Where are you queuing for then? What are you waiting for? Oh, you've got appointments in the ward. We've got a nurse there, and we've got a nurse on break. How long's your break? How long's your break? A day. That's fine. Working in ward. Do you know what? I'm going to help you out. There you go. You just said you were working the wards. Get back in there. Honestly, I'm an omnipotent hospital manager. Do you know what? It's because playing the universe sim as well. I've got a bit of a god complex now. Staff promotion. Right. So here's a new thing. Promote junior nurse to nurse will provide a training slot, which I'm going to worry about for a few levels, but also movement speed, diagnosis skill, and treatment skill. Which is very good. Current salary is 17,000. We can up this if we want to give them a happy face. Well, they don't really get that happy. I'm sure there was like a real happy face. But we'll get it up to there, promote. But what we can do, which is a bit easier and a bit fairer, is to come down into... oh no, not here. Where is it? Staff, there we go. No, still not here. It must be in the staff one. There we go, staff, yeah. I know. Staff, there we go, yes, okay. Here, when people aren't happy with their money, there's a button here we can click. Staff, there, satisfy pay request. You click that and it makes them all happy. But we can do it ourselves if we want to. We can come here and go. Yeah. Give them all a bit of a pay rise. The one thing I do like about these, they work independently. You're already happy. Good, you must have been the one we just upgraded. Alright, there we go. Give them all a nice little pay rise. But if they're satisfied, they don't kick off, but if they're unsatisfied, it'll come here. Satisfy pay request. There we go. Come on, lightheadedness. Where? We need a lightheadedness person. Where are you here in bed? How could you not tell that he's got lightheadedness? His head is a light bulb. You now have to go back to the GP's office for them to say, yeah, do you know what? I think it might be the light bulb head thing. I genuinely think that might be the issue. Who's this one's upgrading? A nurse? That's fine. We'll get a promotion.
My therapist says I need to relax more. Find a hobby. If you
Who's waiting for here? No one. No one.
Send them in. I'll keep you posted.
You might be better coming somewhere else.
Better than my last hobby. Collecting traffic.
Needs the toilet. Number 1 or 2, we're not sure. Well, I don't need to know. You're an argumentative entertainer with a short temper. My God, it's me. Alright, I think we're literally just waiting for that third one there. I wanted to get at least 1 star on the first hospital. I know we've done this, but unfortunately, like I said, the save files just don't, they look a little bit funky, so we're doing it this way instead. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I say, I think much later on there are big changes. I know marketing is a new thing. But to start off with, you've got to get the basics set up and running, haven't you? You've got to get the basics set up and done. I'm considering doing a video of a sort of 2 Point Hospital versus Project Hospital. Let me know what you think about that, whether that's a good idea or not. To be honest with you, people say to me, which do you prefer? I think my perfect game sits somewhere in between them, if I'm honest with you. I love the style of this. I love the polish of it. The music is great. The graphics are fantastic, personally. I love the sort of 3D, almost like Wallace and Gromit style characters. I really like that. Love the sort of over-the-top animations. I mean, look at this. He's just pulled a light bulb off his head, and now he's like, gonna make a head for you. Here it comes. Oh, it's got a hat and everything, look. Chugga, 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 chugga. And there's your head done. Off you go. Love it. Love that sort of stuff. We're done. So we get 100 kudosh, 10 grand. We've unlocked lower bullocks and a light-headed poster. So occasionally we'll get some nice bits of decoration from here, but mainly it's kudosh. Let's get an open map.
Rise and shine, everyone. And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down at Grog Ben's Ring. In a total coincidence,
there's Jeremy Corbyn.
Also pay host to a psychology convention.
All right, Radio Man, come on, let's dive in. Hey, there we go. So Lower Bullocks is now available. Hogsport has 1 star. Blala's already done it. Look, she's way ahead of me. Good for her. She's awesome at this. Let's have a look. 65% ready. Yeah, so I think eventually we'll come back here and carry on. The main thing is we've got to start working on these because these give us big amounts of kudosh, all right? So these are definitely the ones to be looking for under career because kudosh is what it's all about, especially here where we love making stuff look pretty, which is what we'll carry on doing in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really helps out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. And if you fancy chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so on the Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.